different. It's just different.
have both teams in. Go ahead and transition the screen here. And they are free to join whenever they like. We do have 5 in the lobby, including myself. Let me give some encouragement there. And they are coming. So we have Roadkill Astronauts versus the best Fweinds, which will probably be the last time in the stream I say it with the W. The Tree Wizard up and meets Hyper. Hyper, pretty well known on this channel here. Good young player, but very, very good at Rocket League, especially in his ranked group. Open up, gets back to it just in time. Stops a easy goal. Tree Wizard goes out the sidewall, brings it back to himself. Open up to blue corner and gets hopped by, is it Canine Bird? Hyper up again, puts it out, but right into the lap of the Wizard. 1-0.
Like that!
Okay, yeah, that is Canine Bird. So good shot by Wizard. Unfortunate touch from Hyper. You saw he was pretty comfortable handling the ball off his own backboard, but possibly just a little too careless with it as it goes to the other team. Easy goal for the Wizard, as now Canine Bird is getting involved in 2-0. Are the Astronauts. Good play there by Canine Bird. Turning his car, working the 50, but also keeping it angled in such a way that when he does make contact, it's liable to head towards the orange net there. Good play. About a minute gone from the game. Hyper comes up on the 50. Goes back to open up. He's waiting and gets robbed by the Wizard. And now it's a stare down. Hyper plays a little ones, but he's not able to get by Canine. As they're up again in blue corner. Hyper puts it on, and Wizard looks good. He's making the plays that he needs to, but he's also staying patient, keeping the ball in front of him. Which definitely behooves you when you're up 2 goals. Hyper trying to work it, beats one man. And beats the second. What a play by Hyper.
También se prepara este Granero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo.
¡Ojo a Cristiano! ¡Cristiano en el área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
So we get an individual play there, but it is 2v2, so you're going to want to involve your teammate eventually, but also with 2v2, you do have opportunity for those solo plays. So good moves by him. Hyper coming around, going to dribble, gets one fake, but the Canine Bird is not falling for it. And that's a good utilization of their numbers as well. Tree Wizard hops, preserving boost, has 12, still keeping it. This one goes to his teammate, but it may be Hyper on the breakaway. He has room, but he goes boost over ball. You gotta think he maybe could have flipped into that and put a shot at least towards goal, if not on goal. But now open up is handling himself well. Flashing the red Stocktain there, and Hyper, an opportunity miss, just tucks it a little too far inside to hit the net, but he beats the Tree Wizard, and he's back. No power slide adjustment there. Canine Bird taking his time, no boost, delivers it right to Hyper. Open up, tries to get the dunk. The Tree Wizard is all over. This one may be points, but everyone a little confused. Hyper puts the goal on, still in scoring contention. It's K9 tries to get it out, but he runs into a hyper wall. No look, no look. Tree Wizard. Good clear there. Flips the field. Has open up, chasing into his corner. Goes to the opposite side, gets the other boost. Touch from K9 Bird and a big 50 from both captains. Pretty neutral there for the result. Bit of a double commit, and this may be goal number 3 for the Astronauts. Tree Wizard probably could have chipped that in, but he'll let his teammate K9 Bird get all the glory there.
Like that!
So here we are, 3-1 coming down to a minute. It is a best of 5. So a lot of Rocket League left to play. Maybe not in this game 1, but definitely on the series. K9 dribbling right into the heart of the best friends. Good play there. Hyper can't handle it. Open up was waiting for something else. And Tree Wizard knew what he had the whole way. Good play there. Demo and goal number 5 as Soko redeems Animal Facts, which is gonna haunt her dreams. But a nice shot by Tree Wizard. Coming off the wall there. So 5-1. Coming down to 50 seconds. You gotta think this one's out of reach for the best friends. Well, let's see if they can conjure something as the series goes on. Passing opportunity here. Gets the pop. And open up. Had an opportunity, but he looked like he misread it. Maybe jumped a little too early. Hyper has an opportunity here and another miss. So yeah, this is a game that the best friends are going to want to just get out of their mind. Not talk about it. Definitely not dwell on it. As now it's 6-1 and coming close to Brazil territory. Good play there by Tree Wizard as he's really starting to open up his mechanics and touches there. Good play. There, K9 Bird. He's going to wait for it. This may be 7. But Hyper denies them that at least. Tree Wizard can't handle it. And this is these plays, these opportunities that the best friends need to start turning into points. Those are those easy ones. You know, every opponent you have is going to make mistakes. They're going to mess up. They're going to give you shots on the goal. It's just a matter of you being smart, putting them in. But a great showing from the Astronauts early on as we continue through the series here. So Tree Wizard, captain of the Astronauts, also our first game MVP, 6-17, 4 goals, no assists, no saves, but 4 shots. So he's shooting 100% right now. So that's accuracy to say the least. We'll continue here, both teams in immediately. As Hyper comes out early. Open up, a bit of a fake off the wall. Hyper takes his time, open up, looks to bully. Had a great play there. Touch around Hyper. Pops beats the Wizard on the fake, and Hyper goes again. 2-0. Comes down, gets it over K9. Tree Wizard wasn't ready. And Hyper takes advantage.
Can I get a oh yeah?
For the best friends. 2-0. Hyper cheats up on the kickoff. Gets the side 100. As K9 lets it go, open up. Pops it up, backboard. Opportunity knocking. Let's see if the best friends will answer the door. Hyper could make a play, but barely gets a touch. K9 goes up to contest, and it'll 50. Open up with a great play around K9 Bird. Touch there, Hyper corner. And K9 jumps all over it. 100 boost there. Hyper will get it. Does he want pass? Shot. Sets it up for pass and open it up. Finishes it.
That was legitness.
And this is why we play a series. You saw the best friends drop game 1 in, you know, I mean, more than decisively, which was 6-1. And now the best friends are really opening it up. 4-0 right here. Almost 4 minutes left to go. So definitely plenty of times for the astronauts to come back and reassert themselves. Definitely in the series as they have the lead. But we'll push on here. Kickoff. Hyper wins. Tree Wizard cheats up a little bit, but isn't out of position. Nice 50. Open up. Was looking for goal number 5. Still dangerous. Great save from K9. Touch. Hyper stops at midfield. And his teammate helps him out there. Pops bumping. No one really wants it yet. Tree Wizard says, don't mind if I do. Fakes. 100 boost there. Good play, and Hyper's going to want to take advantage. Touchy, great dribble, and tries the fake on the second man, but again, K9 very patient on the back end. He knows he's the last man back, so if he were to get beat, it's just more points for Orange, but he stays smart. Nice team play there. See, Tree Wizard was trying to get it going, comes off the wall, mishandling it. Hyper has to respect that touch, and while he's looking, K9 Bird puts one in. Nice play there. So now a 3-goal difference in about 3 minutes, just a little under 3 minutes. So that's definitely a good goal to time ratio. As the astronauts go right back on offense. Hyper coming off his backboard, beats K9. Picks up 100, going on the wall. Looks like Open Up's trying to bully. And no go. K9 being a great teammate there. Prevents another scoring play. Hyper air dribbling. Try to correct it. And he'll get a little help from his friends here.
So, you like kicking butts, do ya?
And it is 5-1, the best friends. And all that time the astronauts had when they were 3-0, that's starting to run out. The clock only ticks down until zeros. So here we are, open up. Catches, gets clobbered by the bird. Hyper looks like he's loosening up. Lets that one go. And now K9 puts it to orange end. Going to the corner. Coming out. No go. And Tree Wizard puts it wide. And stays on the play. Trying to get a little 1v2 against the best friends. Put out 50. Anyone's ball. Open Up will take it. He's out of boost. Will it pop flick? And K9 Bird with a good shadow play there. Touch. Going, and it looks like an O goal there. 2-5.
Damn it, Bobby.
So here we are, a minute 20. Best friends still well in control of this game, but just like we've seen in the series, fortunes can change in a moment. Open Up, puts it out D, big boom. Great way to flip the field. Hyper tracking it down as the clock keeps ticking here. Touch, nice touch from Hyper. Goes against the ground, puts it back to his teammate. Anybody's ball though. Didn't put it quite back enough. So Open Up was able to get to the ball, but now he has a great opportunity here, but the Wizard cuts him off. Nice 50, a lot of action on this orange end. And the Astronauts, they need to go into desperation mode unless they've already perhaps checked out of game 2. Which mathematically it is getting a little tricky out there. Perhaps goal number 6 here, not like it's needed. And Open Up will just kill time, go up the wall. And next time this ball is in grass, there we are. We have the Best Friends tying up the series 1-1. So here we are, now Hyper MVP, 779. The hat trick, 3 goals there. 2 assists, 2 saves, and 9 shots from the Best Friends. 4 saves, so it's kind of like the pressure switched from the last game where Astronauts were in complete control of the field, doing whatever they wanted, getting their shots. Now here we go to game 3. Touch around, Canine Bird. He said, did someone say pressure? As he's just swoops in to try to make that happen. Hyper taking his time and he pays off.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Great play by Hyper, taking his time, which sometimes for more aggressive defenders can really throw them off because they don't know whether they should challenge, whether they should also wait and be more patient than the shooter. And you see right there, Hyper is able to beat both defenders right outside their net with the patience. Open Up, another big boom from him. This might be points. It's definitely close. Tree Wizards try to touch. Boost may be an issue at this point. No touch from Bird. As he tries to swing it around out of his corner. Touch from Hyper. Open Up wasn't ready for that particular placement. Coming on. Wizard preserving boost. He's got K9 in midfield. Was waiting for a shot, but he may have given up the back end, but no, it will go harmlessly to their own corner for the time being. Whereas Open Up had a shot there, but perhaps playing it safe. They have a 1-goal lead, so he may have backtracked to his own net, perhaps to re-up on boost. Tree Wizard gets the pass. K9 looking, but gets smothered by both Best Friends. Open Up chasing it. He's looking speedy there. Nice cross, cleared out. Double commit on the shot. This may cost them. Hyper touches. He needs boost. He's risking demo. And he didn't wait, and this may tie up the game here. But now the Astronauts bump each other. Another boom from Open Up, but it goes right into K9 Bird's. I don't know, would the K9 Bird have paws or feathers? While we figure that out, Open Up is scoring their 2nd goal. Good 50, goes in the corner. Wizard, I think he wanted to angle it out to clear it up, but Open Up just gobbles up the play, turns it into points. 2-0, Best Friends. Looks like Open Up tried to get a little fancy on the face-off there. And it may cost them. This one crossing. Sneaks it in. Tree Wizard. Shot, save from captain to captain. and open up. Beats him out in the middle of the field.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
Good play there. 3-0, the best friends, and they took the momentum from game 2 and just kept it going, kept it pushing halfway through this game 3, and they don't look like they're slowing down anytime soon. Here comes Canine Bird. Open up, trying to get the touch. At the very least, delays it. This Hyper goes for the pinch. Now the 50, he loses. And open up, the ball gets behind him. Tree Wizard puts it on. Nice play by the Wizard.
Oh, like that!
Good play there, 3-1. So they have 2 minutes left. Definitely enough time for a comeback. Probably enough time for a comeback and maybe even a win before overtime will hit. But let's see. Hyper, I'm not sure if he's trying to set up a specific kind of play or maybe trying to waste clock intentionally. In full control. And it just seems like when he chooses to go, he goes. And it turns into a team play here.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Open up is lurking around. He saw the crease in the path to the goal after Hyper with the setup, and he takes full advantage as this ball is now going back into orange corner. Hyper backwards looking. This may cross, maybe points, but Hyper recovers immediately. Tries the dribble, but forgets the ball. Pops up, good shot, a little too high. Canine Bird just swoops in, no pun. Double touch from Hyper. Just pinning, and again, I'm not sure if Hyper's actually trying to break the ball loose or maybe just wasting time, but this mistouch will turn into a Canine Bird score. Good play there, 2-4 minute left. Not quite ready to touch. Corner. This may be a shot, but a great touch from Canine Bird. Hyper gets control, goes for the flick, but you get the feeling that Canine Bird has seen that way too much to let that one get past him that time. Good defensive play. Now the Wizard is going to take some time, which he may not have, but a goal here would definitely be great for them. But we are coming down to 20 seconds. Bit of a half pinch from Canine. Tries the dunk, but Hyper turns on it, starts backing up, going up the wall. Adjusts, he saved his boost. And open up! Gives too much room! But Tree Wizard just keeps it a little too right on the shot, and this will be game 3. Good series so far. Roadkill Astronauts need to figure something out eventually. Obviously, they handled the best friends in game 1, but ever since we haven't seen too much from them. But it looked like they were starting to gain some traction there towards the end of that past game. So Hyper, 734 MVP with only 1 goal, 3 assists, 3 saves. He's doing a lot out there. 10 shots from the best friends, which means they're doing it together as best friends should. But now it's match point, and we'll see if they can close it out and start their week off. Sorry, start their winter circuit off with the bang. Okay, again, it is match point. Hyper going for the patient play, but again, just like we saw Canine Bird last game, maybe Tree Wizard is starting to scout out those plays and read them and predict them. Canine Bird trying to dribble low on boost, but Wizard may have put that out of reach. Well, pretty much anybody. Hyper gets the ball open up. Trying to backtrack, cover his teammate. Good touch there. Obviously, it's not a shot, it's not a save, but it definitely bought them time, especially for his teammate to get back in position and a better defensive posture, if you will. Touch there, 0-0. Your boy's coming in with some packet loss at this point. Shouldn't affect the competitors as Hyper had an opportunity. I'm not sure he had the juice to put as much stank on it as he wanted to. Going there, Tree Wizard had a shot available, albeit tricky, but an opportunity nonetheless. And now Hyper's on the ball, going fast the other way. Good play by Tree Wizard. Open up, taking his time. Wizard try to tackle him, maybe get the goal off the 50 while he's at it. But now Canine Bird's going to have to work from his end of the field. Going, backboard. Tree Wizard pops. Flex it. Hyper touches. He needs to come out of the corner here. I'm not sure about his boost situation. Maybe it doesn't matter. And it does not. What? Oh, Hyper. So great play by the best friends, namely Hyper, who again, I'm convinced he was out of boost on that, but he's just used his momentum, uses his car positioning and made it happen, just working the entire length of the field. But now Tree Wizard perhaps gets baited into a shot and narrowly escapes a demo there. Hyper pops up. He has boost to air dribble, but it goes right into the clutches of the K9. Now he tries to dribble. Loses the ball and open up. May reap the benefits, but Canine Bird is able to clean up his mistake, at least for the time being. And then we may tie here 1-1. 1-1, 222. Again, if Astronauts lose this, that wraps it up for their week 1 of this winter circuit. So we'll press on here. And Canine Bird almost with the gift on the face-off. I don't know if there's a miscommunication on a potential fake from the best friends. But now Open Up is in no man's land with no boost. Going. No demo. There hasn't been many demos this series. Which it is 2, so it might be high risk, low or marginal reward. So you can't fault either team for not necessarily looking for them. Tree Wizard puts a nice ball on the net. This is anybody's. Hyper puts it out. Tree Wizard gives him. There's a demo.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
And just when I mentioned we're not seeing demos, Tree Wizard lets one rip. A save, but just a momentary stay of execution as Tree Wizard is able to square his shoulders and put that in after the double commit on defense there. 2-1. Touch there, Wizard. Now 3-1. We've seen some miscues with the face-offs and the best friends, except this one cost them. They're now down by 2 goals. Game 4, so the series is far from over, but it may get into clutch territory soon. Open up, touches Hyper. He's trying to get back to it. And it's 4-1 with 50 seconds left. Maybe we will get a game 5, which was fully earned by the Astronauts, and this is shaping up to be a great series here. Nice long shot from Canine Bird. Kickoff there. Coming back to Hyper. Another demo. Looking, waiting, open up. Beats one man, but then gets his tires caught on the man he beat. Hyper trying to shadow. Uses defensive patience and gets a nice flick. 4-2, and the best friends are trying to close it out here. But they're gonna need a comeback.
Oh my god, he on X Games mode.
Kickoff, which hasn't been a strong point for the best friends this game. Open up. Bit of a shot, turns into cross. Hyper wanted to turn around and shoot, open up, jumps in front of him. And I just think if they had spaced out the touches, maybe communicate a little more, that could have been beneficial for them, but they will go down by at least 2 goals here. Any points scored from here will just be consolation. But as that ball hits the ground, we are tied up in the series and going to game 5. Let's see here. So Canine Bird, 639, MVP, 1 goal, 3 assists, 2 saves. Pretty similar to Hyper's MVP stat line from last game. And it's just a lot of game points with not many goals. And again, that's the mark of a good team player, a lot of team plays. Which is really the best way to go about twos. And here we are with game 5. Canine Bird with the big boom, flips the field. Tree Wizard spins out Hyper. This is dangerous. And we have our first shot and save in game 5 as Tree Wizard misses but gets bailed out by his teammate. Hyper goes for, Open Up goes for the bump. Hyper with the shot. And whoever was able to sidestep the bump made a great play there, because that ball should have been scored. Tucks it in, Open Up, beats one man, but the Wizard launches at him. Tree Wizard trying to get some dribbling of his own, but he may be out of boost. Hyper coming off the wall, beats one man. Again, I'm not sure what the Wizard has for boost, but he may have used it all to make that play right there, back in orange corner. No touch from Open Up. A 50 from Canine Bird. He should be able to finish, and he does. 1-0.
Can I get a oh yeah?
Great play there from Canine Bird. And, you know, we talked about that. Well, we've been talking about that since game 1. Twos, you have enough space to where you find yourself in 1v1 positions, and if you can capitalize on those, and the Astronauts are trying to run away with it when we are not more than 2 minutes gone from this game. Ball goes right over, Open Up, and Canine Bird is just red hot here in this game 5 when it matters most. Canine Bird, so the best friends are gonna have to respond soon, but now it is 3-0 for the Astronauts.
So, you like kicking butts, do ya?
About 3:40 left, and the best friends, they need to stop the bleeding at the very least. Ideally, they respond with some goals themselves, but let's see how they handle it here. Pressure's at an all-time high. Both captains have agreed to a post-game interview, so we'll be hearing from someone, no matter the winner. Open up, ball gets way ahead of him, crosses it, but Hyper was not ready for it. Just came a little too fast. Hyper looking, making an adjustment. Good shot, but Tree Wizard reads it all the way. Canine Bird. 2 goals here already. Continuing, here comes 4. And the best friends are just out of sorts here. You have Hyper maybe low on boost. Comes off his car, open up, rotating back through ball side. So no one's covering the goal. Unfortunate there, but good for the astronauts. The only thing that would concern you if you're a roadkill fan is probably the amount of time left. It's a little under 3 minutes, which is plenty of time for 4 goals. Obviously, we've seen astronauts score 4 themselves with less time, but yeah, they don't look like they're giving away this lead up. Not in this lifetime. Tree Wizard going around, Hyper out of position, and again, that's why momentum is everything. And maybe not just Rocket League, but any kind of sport or game, because you could just start questioning yourself, start questioning your movements, maybe want to try to do too much. Hyper and Open Up have seemed at their best when they're patient, taking their time, and just letting it happen. But now, obviously, they're battling the clock as well as the astronauts. Good pinch there. Slides right to the goal. As we are 5-1, but best friends are going to have to conjure more of those points. And you see now, every time the ball drops, they're just clustered together. Both of them want to make that play. They want to do well. They want to do right by their team and teammate. But it might be to their own detriment here. Touching around. Nice touch from Canine Bird. Touchdown. Wizard. Up. Hyper. Coming down to 2 minutes, but he is out of boost and Open Up. Tries to rotate back ball side again. Beats one man. Tree Wizard gets back, and astronauts are in great control here, but Hyper is able to muscle another goal in, and we're at 140 here.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Open Up with a good play there. Good beat, long boost, but doing enough. Now Hyper in the air, but Canine sends it out big, and we get a backflip. And those big clears are fantastic when you're trying to nurture a lead. Just maintain the point advantage you have on a teammate, because not only does it flip the field, flip possession, but it also drains plenty of precious time off the clock, and Hyper's gonna want this one back.
Damn it, Bobby.
As that is an own goal for them. Hyper, he's around, he's in the right place. It's just hard to anticipate that touch out. And the astronauts are up 6-2. And as good as the best friends have been this series, I do not believe that they can make a comeback here in this game 5. But it has been an interesting series. Both teams have made their plays. Obviously, it went to game 5, 2 games apiece. Open Up. He's gonna try some sauce. Hyper wins. A goal here would be mint, but that one doesn't go either. So there, and Hyper bumps him out of the play. He's working against Canine Dog. Bully coming. And I keep calling him Canine Dog. Canine Bird is great on the defense. It seemed like he's gotten a lot better as the game has gone on. He's obviously played against the best friends for the past 4 games. Here comes Hyper with goal 3, but they have just ran out of time. They'll avoid the Brazil, but any goals after this will be in pure consolation, as we have 10 seconds for 3 goals. And it's hard to imagine, as much as I have seen crazy things on here. Hold on a second. Hyper just scored 1 in 5. However, that's not the average they want. For some reason, both astronauts cheat up on that ball. And now it's a 2-goal difference. So if they can score in 4 and then maybe score on a 0 clock, then we get overtime, open up very, very fast. No one's going to touch that. And astronauts will close up the series there 3-2. GG's for sure. And Canine Bird turns in another MVP performance. 828, 4 goals, 3 saves. Good plays there. And we will be hearing from Tree Wizard, who has agreed to a post-game interview. Just be a few moments while I get him on the line. Hello,
hey,
Tree Wizard.
How you doing?
How you doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
All right. A bit of a close series there, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, that was some stressful stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks stressful.
I'm not gonna lie. They had us there.
You know what? Even if you lied, I wouldn't believe you, because those are one of those series where I'm grateful that I'm casting it instead of playing in it, because it really it's mentally taxing and straining. But in comms, who is being the voice of reason?
Voice of reason.
Yeah,
I mean,
stressful times.
I want to say we both had our moments.
Right.
We both kind of switched off being the ones freaking out, and like Hyper was just running all over the field like a crazy person. It was insane, and that speed was something to get used to.
Right.
I was worried about our synergy at first there.
Right.
We came out kind of swinging, and then all of a sudden Hyper woke up. I don't know what was up, and he just destroyed us. And I was like, holy, this guy's about to run us into the ground.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off, but I think that's why the series was so entertaining to watch, because it told a story, kind of like you're saying there, because you guys obviously come out in game 1 and just, pretty in decisive fashion, just kind of handle them and lay it on them. But I'm sure you've seen it before. Teams can always come back from that. You have reverse sweeps and craziness. But yeah, Hyper figured something out or got comfortable with his controls or what have you, and then started going off a little bit. But something I noticed about Canine Bird is that he seemed to adjust well, especially in that game 5, and when you guys were starting to come back on the series. Canine Bird, it seemed like he got a little more patient to counteract Hyper's touches, because Hyper, he's very good at controlling the ball, getting the aerial, and then just, like poking it over you when you go to challenge.
Definitely. Mike loves playing fast. He loves playing fast.
Yeah.
So he was really into that play style there. So he changed his play style the most, I would say.
Right.
Turning into a more patient player there in that last game, and it paid absolute dividends. So I'm happy that that he did that, and he just absolutely went off that last game. So
right, yeah, and that was something again I saw develop, and it was good because he still maintained that speed he likes to play with on the offensive side of the ball when you guys needed those particular plays. But on defense, just like you're saying, and you noticed, he would temper a little bit, slow down, and just wait for it to come to him. And I think that, just like you said, paid off huge.
Definitely came in clutch for us to.
Yeah, are we giving Canine Bird the game ball here?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
All right. So as far as your sub goes, I mean, can we anticipate seeing him for the rest of the circuit, or is it like emergency basis?
More emergency basis.
Okay.
He's also a caster.
Okay.
So he wants to focus on casting.
Right.
But I definitely expect him in at least 1 or 2 games here. Because Obi's a great guy.
Yeah, it's cool. I have my threes team as well, so I understand trying to juggle around the job, casting,
there you
just
go.
regular IGL. So I feel him on that, but it's fun to play as well. So anyone else you want to give a shout out to? I know you're from Roadkill. I like casting my Roadkill games, so it's always good to see you guys.
Yeah, the Roadkill franchise, absolutely amazing group of people.
Yeah, obviously I'm in the Discord, but my only experience has been when I cast the games, and people fill up the chat and we have a lot of fun, and obviously good talented teams as well. But yeah, I definitely get that impression.
Yeah. The Pine Trees, I've been watching their games. Oh man, it's like watching RLCS. Those guys compared to me, at least.
Right.
So I just try to learn. But no, really, everyone in that server is just always down to answer any questions and help and
right.
coach. And it's just, I definitely would not be here right now. That's for sure. If I had not joined that Discord.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that's the mark of a good org, and you guys are known for turning out the most IGL teams. I think last circuit you guys had like 24 or something in the 20s, something ridiculous.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like an army when we go into IGL.
Yeah, so
call the banners.
Right. So you can't imagine they'd be able to keep that many teams in tow if it was a shit show or anything. So
that's
I think that speaks to
that's
that. But anything else you want to mention? Any more shout outs?
No, I'll shout out my mom.
There
if
you
she's
go.
Still tuned in. I did finagle her into Twitch on the TV. So
yeah,
I think she did catch a game or 2 here.
Yeah, I tried to tell my mom about it, but which she followed me on Twitch. She'll come in every now and then, but Rocket League is just a little too stupid for her.
Yeah, she asked me when I said what I was doing. She was like, "Is that the game where you hit the ball with the car?" I was like, "Yes, that's the game where you hit the ball with the car."
That's the one, Ma.
That's that one. Yep.
All right. Well, good talking to you. Congrats and good luck for the rest of the winter.
Thank you. GG's to them. Have a good night.
Thank you. All right. Good talking to Tree Wiz, and we will get Hyper in here. He's asked for the losers call. I only do them 1 if I have time, and then 2 by request. So we'll see if we can get this going here. Let me call out here.
Hi.
Hyper.
Yeah.
Bit of a heartbreaker, man. We'll just jump right to it. Tell me about Game 5.
I think that I made a lot of mistakes, especially near the end. Because our comms slowed down near the end because we got more comfortable, and then it kind of fell apart.
Right.
So basically, I was trying to tell him oh yeah, we need to have more comms, but it just wasn't happening.
Comms is best practiced in not in the moment, but rather in ranked and scrimmages, because in the moment, if you haven't done it before, in those tense moments, it's hard to start then, and I'm sure you guys saw that.
It wasn't really that we were tensed. It's mostly that we got way too relaxed and started oh yeah, okay. We know what we're gonna do, so
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna stop comms. So
and maybe on that complacency by that time, I mean, because they went up quick. I think it was 2-0 in the first minute or 2 for sure.
Yeah.
It's just you guys were pretty evenly matched. I mean, obviously you had them at match point for a bit, but you just can't really take your foot off the gas there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I also kind of I was like, oh yeah, they're playing really aggressive at the start, so I kind of switched to being more patient.
Right.
And then at the end, they started being more patient, so I had to try to go aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. And then exactly. Which you did notice, and you guys were starting to chain it together, but just ran out.
Didn't
of time.
have enough time.
Exactly. Or games in the series. So this was your first IGL match with the Zeus or Open Up.
Yeah.
How did you like it overall? It felt good, I imagine. I mean, you guys got.
I mean,
it felt too good enough for you guys to get overconfident.
I mean, kind of. It wasn't really overconfidence. It's that like we got way too relaxed. Like we were insanely tense at the start, like the first game. After the first game, and then like second game we did well, third game we did well, so we got like really relaxed.
Right.
So
yeah, which it can work, but I mean, as you see here, I mean it can hurt as well, because you're too relaxed. Maybe you're not making the same kind of plays that you're used to or that they're used to, and they turned it up too. I mean, as the games were going on, both teams were learning about each other, and that's what made it such a good series. Like I was talking about it with Tree.
After the first game, we kind of got their play style, and like it was just done after. Like they switched it midway through the fourth game, and then it was just we were so confused.
For sure. All right, man. I'll let you go. I think I just picked up another match at 8:30, but I'm gonna have to shut down because my soundboard now is acting up. It's been a rough day on the stream.
Another problem?
Right. But yeah, anything else you want to mention before we take off here?
Nah.
All right, man.
Good.
Go ahead.
Just like shout out to my friend's first game.
Definitely. Yeah, and well, was he nervous at all? Because it was his first IGL, right?
Yeah, and he was also kind of his PC broke like a few days ago, so he just got it fixed today, got it back. And he was playing on an Xbox, so he just wasn't used to the PC.
Okay, all right, yeah, that matters as well too. But yeah, a long season, 5 more games, 5 more weeks, and
and then
playoffs.
Yeah.
So I know.
That's really where we're gonna strike.
Right, and I know you're no stranger to big moments, so I'm still excited to watch you guys the rest of the season.
Yep.
All right, later, man.
One question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I stream one of my ones games with you? Like schedule one of my ones games with you?
Yeah. If I have the slot, I take the special request. But if you see the slot, yeah, just go it.
Yeah. All right.
Throw it on there for sure.
All right.
Later,
see you later.
Peace. All right, that was a rare losing captain interview. I only do them per request. I tell everyone that I don't want to talk after I've lost something, lost a game or anything. But I'm a big baby, so sometimes people want to come in and get it off their chest. I appreciate it, and like I said, if I have time, I'll accommodate. But I'm gonna shut this down, and maybe I don't know. Streamlabs is failing me to a degree at this point, but we're gonna get a raid going. Broke Fang, one of my personal favorite casters, also from IGL, and we'll keep Rocket League going here. Forever Ward, is this going to be a VOD? It will, for sure. In my About Me, you can see it, my YouTube channel, and I should get this up. So it'll be on Twitch as a VOD, obviously, but then it'll be on YouTube forever. I would say by Sunday for sure is probably give me enough time to settle that out. But yeah, I turn everything into a VOD because I know people like reliving the crazy games and the crazy series, so I try to make it a point to do that. But let's get this raid going. Okay, thank you. Need that post-game analysis. For sure. I got you.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.